Hi Gemini, this is Lee at Fresh Astrology. How are you? We're looking at August 2019. So, the big news this month is Jupiter moving forward. Of course, there are other things happening. I'm just focusing on Jupiter and kind of looking at the story there. We'll also take a look at where the eclipses were happening. There's this very pivotal part of the chart for everyone in Capricorn, and also kind of across from Capricorn in Cancer. This is kind of the zone where the eclipses were hitting, and it's also where we have Pluto and Saturn playing out a longer term story that is just unfolding at its own special rate. But July would have brought about some shakeups and some clarity and some events and happenings and aha moments around whatever this is in your life. So what we want to do is look at where in your chart is this zone of the eclipse falling, and then where in your chart is Jupiter. And the stories they may not be exactly the same story. You know, we all have different threads of stories happening in our lives, that hit different themes. They may play together, so one may feed into the other or not. But Jupiter is, for a Gemini, is in the house of partnership. It's in your 7th house. This is where Sagittarius falls in your chart. And Jupiter's been here all year, but in April it went retrograde, and in August it goes direct again, meaning it moves forward. And so what it feels like to have Jupiter retrograde, it depends on what's happening. So if you had relationship issues and problems over the beginning of the year and into kind of early spring, or March and part of April, if you were having relationship issues, Jupiter going retrograde could have calmed things down, and things could have gotten back on track. You had a moment to breathe and work on things, or just let things calm down. That's if there were problems or issues. If you've been moving quickly toward marriage with a relationship, things were moving really fast toward something more serious, like an engagement or a marriage, then from April until August, that could have been slowed down, and then mid-August things could speed up again, where you feel like you're hurtling, moving quickly toward like a bigger commitment in a relationship. So it just depends on where you are. If you're not in a relationship currently, then I would think relationships are on your mind, that there's a strong desire to connect with somebody. There's a strong desire to have a relationship, a romantic, but more of a committed romantic relationship. So with that strong desire, you want to think about how could you help make that happen. If you have that strong desire and the right person hasn't come along, you can still capture this Jupiter energy while it's still here, especially starting mid-August. It's a time when you can kind of lean in to this theme in your life if you want to bring love in, more of a committed relationship. So what's indicated here during the same time frame is thinking about who you went to school with or who you're going to school with. Thinking about people who you might know through friends and family and cousins, people in your neighborhood, going to neighborhood events, gatherings. Online dating is also featured in this part of the chart. So you just want to it's kind of putting yourself out there, letting it be known that you're looking, and using your contacts, especially from school and people from the past. Even your family, like your brothers and your sisters and your cousins, could be useful in helping connect you with somebody. So because especially toward the end of August and beginning of September, it could be somebody from your past, so somebody you went to school with. Could be the person that you get involved with more seriously. So that's a good place to be on the lookout, and to also kind of put your attention on that and let it be known with your friends you went to school with, like who's available. Could you want to set me up with anybody, whatever. Or just if this is a time when there are reunions, it's a great time to just go to that reunion, and maybe you'll meet somebody. Maybe you'll connect or reconnect with somebody. When I'm quiet, I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of other ideas. If you're single and you're not currently dating someone, the idea is to be social, but with people you already know. It's not going out and finding, except on the online dating. That would be the one exception. But going into your neighborhood, into your little town, or areas. Trying to think of the right way to describe it. Things near you. So if there's a little community center near you, or little classes like wine tasting classes, or what people do when they want to meet people, near you. Location is key. Right now it's not featured. There'll be a different time of year where you could go further away where you might meet someone, but here it's really about with who you know, local things, and maybe people from the past, and also maybe online too. So it's a good time to kind of put yourself in those areas, put yourself out there in those arenas if you're looking to find someone. Mercury retrograde was impacting your ability to earn money, or something about your ideas about how you want to earn money. You may have been reviewing, rethinking, researching ways to make money, ways to earn money over the month of July, and maybe coming away from July with different conclusions. Letting go of some ideas that aren't going to work for you, or having reworked or reviewed some earlier idea. You've come back, and you're ready to move forward with some idea for making money. And there could be several ideas, when you've got Mercury, plus you're a Gemini, it could be more than one idea. There is this big theme of money. The eclipse zone was definitely impacting your earnings, your spendings, your larger financial picture. So there is a big money question here for you. How are you organizing your finances? How are you managing your finances? Where are you going to get money from? Maybe even if you have a partner, what's going on with them and their money? And the goal here with your money is you're trying to build a stronger financial foundation for the future. Something really strong, something really lasting. So whether it's finding lasting vehicles, financial vehicles to invest, or investing in property, but you want like longer term solutions for your money situation. And it could be about making money. I think in some ways it is about making money, but it's also about how you manage the money you have. And some of you may be looking for loans to help you get things off the ground. So there's that too. And I think this is a story that's unfolding, and you'll get more closure, or things will really start to happen in the new year. This is where the intensity is in your chart. So if you're looking to invest or do something big around your finances, I think you're really looking to, you're still doing stuff now, but you're really looking to the end of the year and beginning of the next year for things to fully unfold. That's kind of your timeline, if you're curious about your timeline. But it's good to use this Mercury retrograde to have been thinking, researching, reviewing, like you need this time. So I wouldn't want to rush any of this because it's a big, whatever you're doing, it's big and it's important, and the decisions you make will last a long time, so you want to make good decisions. So just take your time. And that's it. All right. Take care, guys. Happy August.